Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mudpit with another video. In this video, I'm going to be going over my settings and skins. It's going to be a quick video, so let's just jump right into it. I'm playing on PC right now, so you're going to see my mouse settings as well, but this is just for controller, so let's focus on that. For my X and Y, my X is 0.81, my Y is 0.79. I'd recommend anywhere from 0.7 to 0.85. I think that's the sweet spot. ADS is 0.5. I think that's about average for most people. I recommend anywhere from zero point 0.4 to like 0.7. I used to play on much higher, but I used to have a X sense as 0.9. Building sense is 1.62, so you multiply that by your controller sense, 0.81, comes around like 1.35, I think. So yeah, that's my ultimate building sense. It's pretty quick, but I would recommend it. I have no problem going back and forth from building sense to regular sense. I don't think there's much else on this screen. My HUD is a little bit smaller. Um, Sprint by default's on, so I actually broke my left stick button, so I don't use that, and it forced me to put sprint by default on. So I had no other option there, but I do like sprint by default. I'd recommend it. Reset building choice I have on. Aim assist on. Edit mode, aim assist, you want to make sure this is off. You don't want to play with edit mode aim assist. Auto material change on. Auto sort to the right, I have that on. Some people say there's a glitch, but I have no issues with that. And then Builder Pro, build immediately is on for sure. You're going to want to play with that. Controller edit whole time, that doesn't matter because I use instant edit. And then the rest of this, that doesn't matter. So let's jump into my controller. I play on Builder Pro, and then I have some customization going on here. Starting with my combat controls, aim down the sight. All this stuff is pretty much normal. So I actually play with an Elite controller. So I have 3 paddles on my Elite controller. Going from the right one is going to be my jump, my A button. If you don't play claw, then I recommend paddles. Otherwise, it's going to be really hard to keep up with anyone that plays with paddles or claw. My jump is the paddle to the right, and then my switch mode is the paddle to the left. And I also have a paddle under that, which is instant edit. Since my left stick doesn't work, I would normally use that, but since I don't have that option, I use a second paddle for instant edit. Other than that, I think all my settings are pretty much normal. I play in Builder Pro. I'm looking through it. Build controls are pretty much the same. My D-pad's a little bit different. Change materials, my traps are actually on right stick, and my change trap is on right on the D-pad. So that's something to keep in mind, because I don't want to put my thumb from the stick to X, so that's why I keep it on right stick. I think that's super beneficial. Other than that, my settings are the same. So yeah, I just want to review. I use paddles. I think it's the best way to be good with controller. I don't think you would be able to compete if you didn't have paddles or you didn't play claw. I have a high stick. That's something that it could benefit, and also there are negatives. Like, it takes a longer time to go from the right side of the stick to the left because it's a higher stick. So if you think about it, it takes more time. Is that a downside? Not so much, but it is something to think about. It does make my aim better. I do have really good aim. If anything, my aim is probably the best part of my game. Building, I'm pretty good at, but aim and keeping the enemy in front of me is really what I'm good at. All right, so let's jump into my skins. Let's see. All right, so here's my skins. I actually don't have that many skins, but we'll go through them. Black Knight, the Red Knight, Steel Sight. It's my favorite skin, the Earhart. Most people don't use it, so that's why I use it. I also use the Brawler and the Soccer skin. Those are pretty much all the skins I use. Other than that, I'll use the Pathfinder. I pretty much play with all the redheads because they need to get some love. So that's who I play with. So yeah, that's all my skins, and that's gonna wrap up this video. So make sure to follow me on Twitter, mudpit_, IGVL_mudpit. That's gonna change soon. And thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it.